Title: Empire Without Borders. The game wasn't local anymore. It was international. Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, New Jersey, and in the middle of it all, one name nobody expected to rise above them all. Sami, aka Chuky. On the East Coast, Chuky wasn't just a player, he was a key capo. Calm, unpredictable, and ruthless when it mattered. He didn't chase power. Power came to him. And under him, Goldy, the king of the streets in North Jersey. Every corner, every block, every late-night deal, Goldy owned it. If you bought something in Newark, Patterson, or beyond, it came from him. But above them, three giants were moving pieces. Amaya, the invisible force from Mexico. Lois, the cold strategist from Colombia. Murillo, the ocean king from Ecuador. Three empires are trying to take over the same map. Act 1, the connection. Chuky sat in a dim office overlooking the city. Gold chains, clean suit, no emotion. Goldy walked in fast. "We got movement, new shipments, not ours." Chuky didn't look up. "Whose?" "Three of them. Amaya, Lois, Murillo. They're trying to push into Jersey." Silence. Then Chuky smiled. "Let them come." Act 2, the feds. Across the river, inside a DEA office. Agent Jose slammed a file on the table. "Every time we get close, they disappear." Agent Frank shook his head. "We're not dealing with street dealers anymore. This is international." Photos covered the wall. Chuky, Goldy, shipments, bodies. Frank pointed at Chuky's picture. "This one, he's the key." Jose nodded. "Then we take him down." They had no idea. They already tried and failed 3 times. Act 3, blood in the streets. Goldy controlled North Jersey with fear and respect. But one night, everything changed. A shipment got hit, trucks burned, bodies everywhere. Goldy arrived at the scene furious. "Who did this?" One survivor whispered, "Murillo." Before he could finish, bang. A sniper shot dropped him instantly. Goldy looked around, but saw nothing. Message received. War started. For the meeting. Chuky called a meeting. Warehouse, night, no mistakes allowed. Amaya, Lois, Murillo, all present. Goldy stood behind Chuky, ready. Murillo spoke first. "We take Jersey together." Lois crossed her arms. "Or we take it from you." Amaya stayed silent, watching. Chuky finally spoke. "You're all thinking too small." They looked at him. "This isn't about Jersey. This is about control, and right now, you're in my territory." Tension filled the room, then click, guns raised. But before anything could happen, the doors burst open. DEA, Jose and Frank. "Everybody down!" Chaos exploded. Gunfire, screams, smoke. Murillo pulled his gun, shot 2 agents. Amaya vanished into the shadows. Lois disappeared behind crates. Goldy opened fire like a machine. Chuky, he stood still, watching everything unfold. Act 5, Betrayal. When the smoke cleared, bodies everywhere. DEA agents down. Murillo bleeding out. Jose injured. Frank hiding behind a wall. Goldy looked around. "We gotta move!" But Chuky didn't move. Instead, he pulled his gun and pointed it at Goldy. Goldy froze. "What you doing, boss?" Chuky's voice was cold. "You got sloppy!" Goldy shook his head. "I built your streets." Chuky nodded. "And now, I'm rebuilding." Bang! Goldy dropped, dead. Act 6, the real game. From the shadows. Lois stepped out, clapping slowly. "Impressive." Chuky smiled. "You set the DEA up." Lois nodded. "And you cleaned your own house?" Amaya stepped in behind them. "Now there's only 2 of you left." Murillo tried to crawl, but Chuky ended it. Bang! Now it was 3 again, or so it seemed. Act 7, The fall. Outside. Sirens. Backup finally arrived. Jose and Frank escaped barely alive. Frank looked back at the chaos. We failed again. Jose clenched his jaw. No, we just saw the real war. Final act, the truth. Weeks later, news spread. Murillo dead, Goldy dead, shipments gone, streets unstable, but behind the scenes, everything was already taken over. Lois disappeared. Amaya went quiet again. And Chuky, he expanded. New York, Jersey, beyond. But one night, Chuky got a call. A voice he recognized. Lois. You think you won? Chuky smiled. Didn't I? She laughed. No, you survived. Silence, then she added, I own your roots now. Click. The line went dead. Chuky looked out the window. For the first time, he wasn't smiling. Final line. In this world, you don't win the game. You just stay alive long enough to see who betrays you next. Like and subscribe for more. In my world, trust is a weakness and weakness gets buried.